We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix. How about that? Can you hear me now? Please let me know, because we gotta fix that. Gotta fix that stuff. All right, let me know if you can hear me, because being able to hear me is part of the game. Okay, we're getting there, getting there, getting there. All right, we're back. I can hear myself now. Thank you very much. Okay, we're in business. We are in business. Oh, I love it when I just don't do it right, because this is a show tonight about 5 peeves and 5 praises, all right, about living a LinkedIn creator life, which is, I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing that, right? I literally spend like my entire waking life here. Okay. All right. Right. You say, why would you do that? Why would you spend so much time here, Mr. Van Worden? Well, let me tell you, because it's everything you need. It's the buffet of awesomeness or something. Okay. All right. Basically, here's the deal. All right. So I sell my day job. I sell to marketers. Okay. That's what I do. And guess what? LinkedIn is like, I don't know, 67% marketers or something. And they're here. Okay. My day job customers are all here on LinkedIn. And I follow them like crazy. I follow them like there's a couple hundred people that I follow, and I do the work. Right? I get out there and I try to make conversation, and I engage with their stuff. I learn about what they're doing, and all that good stuff. All right. So, boy, this is just these comments coming in fast. Got Marissa Banks, Britta, you're here. Kelly's here. Jill Berkowitz is here. Okay, gosh, this is awesome. I love you guys. This is where the energy comes from. Timothy's here. Woo! All right, we're good. Okay, we're good. All right, so there is some stuff that's going on for me that I want to share briefly, and that is that the LinkedIn creator life. Okay, you guys notice I'm in the beaded chair. Got the beads going. Okay, this is a retro vibe. All right, I kind of dig it. Right, it's cool. And look, I can't say that sitting in a chair for 12 hours a day or whatever it is isn't optimal for my physical health. Okay, so here's the deal. See this? This right here, this is my wedding ring. Okay, I keep it in my desk because it doesn't fit. Okay, I can't get it on. Pisses me off. Fixing that, all right? Fixing that because I want it to fit, right? I want to wear that thing. I've been married for 30 years. Love of my life, my soulmate, my partner. She's the best. And I want to wear that wedding ring, and it's pissing me off that it doesn't fit. And so I am, investing in some changes in my habits, and making that happen, because we're all here living intentionally, right? Living out. Oh, why do I lose it? Why do I lose it? Okay, what are we doing in public? Building in public. Okay, that wedding ring's gonna fit. Okay, we're gonna check on that. That's gonna be one of my themes. Is, can we make that sucker fit? And I don't want to just squeeze it on there and have it turn my finger blue either. I mean, I could probably get it on if I spit on it. Hello, Mr. Gibson, you're in the house. Love it. Amber, you're here too. Yay. Okay, so that's a big objective of mine, and I am working on that with intention. Reading a book called Outlive. Highly recommend. It's about health wise instead of health span. Right? How long can we live in our bodies for a really long time, doing well, and being vibrant humans who have a lot to offer. And okay, I know we have some generational divides in the house probably tonight. Might have some millennials here, maybe a couple of Gen Zers. Maybe, I don't know. There might be a Gen Z. Listen, this is I'm not casting shade on any generational stuff, but I have read sometimes out here where certain creators will be like, hey, you know what? You wake up, you're 20, in your mid 20s, and don't expect too much. Just work really hard. And then you're in your 30s, and that's really where the prime of life is, because by the time you're 50, you're basically dead. I'm not dead. Okay. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. In fact, I have more ambition, more gusto, more gumption than I can ever remember having. Okay. Than I can ever remember having in my entire life. I feel more alive today. So I want my wedding ring to fit. All right. That's what I want. We're working on that, making it happen. Learning from this book, Outlive. I'm going to be passing on stuff. It's all good. I love everybody, but know that, hey, when you're 50, guess what? You still got another 50 years. You're not done. All right. So if you're 25 or 30 or 35 or whatever, and you got little kids and stuff, and you're like, oh, my life. No, it ain't going to be over. Okay. It's not. You got a lot. There's a lot of life that you're going to live, and you're going to live through stuff. You're going to see changes. You're going to see stuff that is going to blow your mind. Okay. And we are living one of those right now with this generative AI stuff, right? We are living that. Okay. And there's going to be more stuff. It's going to be incredible. Your mind's going to just freak out. Okay. LinkedIn's only like, what, 15 years old or something. And look how much time we're all spending here together doing this thing. Okay. I don't know what's coming in another 5, 3, 2, whatever. What is generative AI, ChatGPT, whatever that's going to do? What's that going to do? How's that going to change this experience? It's going to change it somehow. Okay, and it already has, because a year ago, ChatGPT did not exist. It didn't. Automation was here. We were seeing some of that stuff, but it has taken it up another level. Okay, so we're going to talk about 5 peeves and 5 praises. I'm going to share a recycled. I'm going to reshare. Okay, I got to fix the view here. I got to fix the view. Come on, how do I do that? How do I have view slideshow? Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's a little bigger. All right, so I recycled this because Amara Murphy, who's here in the house tonight, made these fantastic goblets and stuff, right? We got Spake de Pouf here, so they're hanging out. Yeah, so we borrowed this from the Hotness and Leisure show because why not, right? So let's just get on with things. But first, the big win of the day is whoops. I didn't mean to do that. How'd that happen? I don't want to do that. Okay, we're good. Is this Van Worden salads? Woo! Yes, Nathan Hill. All right, it's a Tuesday, and okay. There's always going to be the random Tuesday story. Last week it was the dude chucking his Tazo tea into my van when I'm driving down the street, giving him some horn. So today, all right, listen. This is the craziest thing. If anybody's ever had this happen to, just let me know, right? But okay, over the weekend we hosted a barbecue for my mom. Okay, she's turned 74, I think, and yeah, so at this barbecue, make it out, do it all up, salmon, the whole bit, right? It's great. Everybody's there, kids, all their significant others, the whole party. And we have a salad, right? So we have the salad, great, and we eat most of it, but there's some leftover salad. We bring it in the house. Now it's yellow jacket season, okay? It's yellow jacket season. Well, a yellow jacket somehow gets down into the salad, okay? Gets into the salad, okay? And gets put into the bag with all the leftover salad and puts in the fridge. All right, so I get it out today because I'm eating salad for lunch because the damn wedding ring doesn't fit, and so I'm eating the salad. All of a sudden, I'm like, "What the bloody hell has happened?" My tongue literally felt like somebody had reached in and chopped it off. Oh, well, okay. I'm like, I jump out of my chair. What? I run over to the mirror. I look, what's going on? I can't see, it too dark. Go to the bathroom, lights on, and there is literally a stinger that is sticking out of my tongue. What the hell? How do you get stung by a salad that has been sitting in the fridge for 3 days? I don't know. All right. So yeah, I got stung on the tongue this afternoon. That happened. I mean, okay, and so I'm like, what? Don't eat salads in my house, right? And so, I lovingly, I tell my friends, Nathan and Samantha, I tell you, and Amber was there, Nadine, Susanna, right? You guys are all there, and Adam was there, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, chilled stingers will sting. All right. so so then day goes on. Nadine and I are going back and forth about one of my peeves. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, EpiPen. Okay. Well, my tongue swelled up. It was like, I'm like, how the hell am I going to go live tonight? Right. Well, it's okay now. I can feel it just a little bit, but the swelling went down, and apparently, I'm not allergic to yellow jackets. Good thing, because getting stung on the tongue sucks. I don't recommend it. Chilled stingers. That's right. Name it chilled stingers. Okay. Anyway, okay. So Nathan is a, it, you know, somehow or other he has time. I don't know. I barely had time to think. I roll in here. I'm 1 minute late. Amara's calling me out like we're not on time. Okay. All right. Listen, the deal is that Nathan made this Van Worden Salads logo cover. Long story longer. I love that guy. He's the best. Van Worden Salads is the name of a new cafe in North Carolina that he came across. It's all good. It's all a joke. Perfectly great. But yeah, don't eat the salad at the Van Worden's house. Okay. You guys ready for Peeves? I think the first one is here. Okay. So what I'm doing is, I think, how did I do this? Did I do it? Did I do Peeves and praises? Hang on. I got to look. I got to turn this off first. I can't remember. Oops. No. Keep. Okay. There's some. Okay. Okay. So it's peeves and praises first. Okay. So we're going to go back. There we go. Okay. So basically, the way this is laid out is I said, okay, I want 5 peeves. I want 5 praises. Now, I don't ever want to do a show where it's all just about bitching and moaning, complaining, carrying on. Note with this problems. All right. We got solutions. We got the good stuff, and we got the stuff that makes us crazy. It's all good. It's all in one house. This is the life of a LinkedIn creator, somebody who lives here day in and day out, doing the work, hanging out, talking to friends, making shows, and all that good stuff. Okay. So we're going to kind of go in order. I couldn't really rank them. I tried to rank them sort of, but they're kind of here. And I don't want to say that any one is so, like, none of them are terrible. They're not like, like the really bad ones. They get hashed to death. I loved Amara's post, about the LinkedIn scammers. And then Wendy Wiseman went in on, they're all about the pitch slappers, right? We've dealt with that. Okay. We know about pitch slapping. We know about scammers. Okay. We don't got time for that. All right. That's not what this is about. So we're going to get there. All right. So the first one that I am going to say is my 5th worst peeve. Okay. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Raw chat GPT is my 5th worst peeve. Okay, that's it. So what does that look like? It looks like 2 things in my mind. It is a post that has just been yanked out of chat GPT and put up. And you can tell, come on, you can tell. Like, at least you can train your chat GPT. Now, I trained my chat GPT last night. I gave it my last 7 posts. I gave it to it. And you should have seen the compliments it was giving me. Oh, you're such a great writer. You're so good. You're so blah, blah. I'm like, what? What? Seriously, why do you need to give me all this? I don't need compliments. I just need you to learn my tone. But I'm training it, okay? But here's the deal. You don't just roll in with a chat GPT post and pretend like everybody's not going to notice, right? Or they're just going to take it. I'm not going to, I get it. Okay, so Mara, okay, you're on. Peeve 5 is your peeve 1, and maybe it's your peeve 0. Chat GPT is the worst. Okay, okay, yeah. So we're gonna get there. And then in the comments, come on. You can do better. If you're gonna use chat GPT, you're gonna use automation, at least say in 12 words or less, right? Get to have a minimum of 12 words to be a counting comment. But don't give me all 1,250 characters that I got to read, because you got to read your fake AI. Okay. Yeah. Marissa, I was here too. I had like, I got some posts way back to go, but yeah, we've been here a while. All right. I get it. Yes. Thank you for bringing that up. All right. So comments, raw chat GPT comments are bleh. All right. If you must post your own chat GPT post, fine, I can choose to not see that. But you start bringing your raw chat GPT into my post and commenting on it. I'm not buying it. All right, I'm not buying it. It looks bad. It reflects badly. Let's not do that. Okay, so here we go. Drum roll, because we got that going tonight. Praise 5 live shows that include the audience. Woo! That's where we are. So thank you to Nathan and Amber and Samantha and Sia and Amara and Mike and everybody else I'm missing because my thing has crashed, right? And audio shows today with Melissa, right? Like, hanging out, just hanging out, live shows that where the host actually talks to the audience who's there, right? Let's do that in real time. Okay. We can do that, right? Yeah. Let's make it happen. Because ultimately that's what this is. Okay. Don't forget, we are doing these lives so that we can take a moment in time and be together. All of us LinkedIn creator crazies. Yes, Brian, welcome. I am celebrating live shows that include the audience. And that's what we're doing right here. Okay. Not to pat myself on my own back, but hey, why not? All right. That's it. That's what we're doing. Okay. So Lauren Sermon asked me for a list of people. Yeah, great caps, right? Custom cap. All right. And then take your background seriously. Yeah. So Lauren. So Lauren takes it seriously. She's awesome. She speaks to her audience. She's got drawings. It's all right there, right? It's dialed in. She says, "Who's all my creators? Who's making shows?" And like everybody is making shows these days. It seems like I love that. No, I can't attend every show. I can't. It's impossible. But I value that you're doing it. And I love that there's a moment that I could go hang out with you and see you and listen to what your point of view is beyond just a simple piece of text, and maybe an image or whatever. Okay. Yeah. Who's Lauren Sermon? Brian, bringing the heat. All right. Yeah. So yes, listen, typos. Yeah, it's all good. All right, Steven. Good. All right. So we're going to go to peeve number 4. We're ready. We got the drum roll because we are recycled from the Hotness Unleasher show. Oh, peeve 4. Connect and ghost is my 4th ranked peeve. And what I mean by this, okay, I've had some people reach out to me and they connect. Like, hey, that's awesome. They connect with me, and this is like maybe somebody I like we got something in common. It's not just a slapper or whatever. And then I DM them and they never reply. What? I don't. It just hurts my heart. I like. How does that happen? Like, okay, so you reach out to connect. Like, why? And then I reciprocate. Okay, how's this gonna work? So yeah, like I get okay, if I connect with you and then I immediately give you a pitch of my business, that's a pitch slap. That sucks. I don't want that. But if you reach out to me and then I reach back to you and say, hey, that's cool. Why don't and then why did you reach out to me? Like, why did that happen? Like, if you didn't want to actually talk to me, why did you try to say something? That's my peeve number 4, right? Because it hurts my sensitive little heart here. Okay, so Dr. Lulu, please, if you actually reach out to somebody and then they just reply, okay, don't be a connecting ghost, right? Like, you don't have to be best friends, but come on, it's like, come on, people, we could do better than that. And I know everybody here in the house tonight, just spread that word, right? Spread that expectation. And when you reach out to somebody who isn't in this house, who isn't part of this sort of inner circle of hyperactive, insane creators that I know and love so much, just do it, right? Just, if you're going to reach out to somebody and then they reach to you back to you, like, hey, thanks for connecting. Like, initiate, have a conversation. Okay. Praise number 4 coming up next. Let's see. I don't even remember what it was. Bam. Praise 4. Post engagement tricks and other experiments. Yes. Okay. Nadine Hare is right here. And Brian Segray, personalized voice message. Yes, that's a great idea. Love that. Okay. Post engagement tricks. Okay, this is like, so Nadine Hare was the inspiration for this. Okay, because if you guys aren't following her, you know that every single post you got to find the cat in the coffee. Okay, you got to find it. And I've talked about this. Like, I literally sometimes go crazy because I can't find them. Kills me. Sometimes I can find them, but other times, like I swear, it's like she just doesn't even put them in there. Okay, but that's cool, right? And I would encourage anybody to like think of that. Think of some way to do an engagement trick or some other cool experiment, like Amber's storytelling, right? That was cool. Like, did anybody pick that up? The story of the girl in the tree, right? Melissa Houston fell in love with that one, right? It was so awesome. And it was great because like it was just like the tree, the wind, like the it was so simple, so elegant. It just the tree with the wind blowing through the leaves and stuff, and you could totally just get there. It wasn't distracted. You just kind of create your own image of what that was and listening to Amber's voice. That was a great experiment, and like what Brian's doing too. Like Brian, he's got the whole like the shape of his text is such poetry, right? That's happening. That's cool, right? There's cool stuff in terms of like not only is it what he's saying appealing, but it's what it the shape of it has it supports the mission. Okay. And yeah, it's a praise, right? So I encourage any of you guys here in the house, and I need to do a better job. Oh, you know what I am doing, by the way, and I don't know if you guys are noticing this or not, but I'm doing these little graphs. Okay. And so I'm making these little graphs. I'm making by hand out of some out of some data point I don't, it's legit. It's a data point, but I take the time, I put it in Excel or in Google Sheets or something, and I make a little graph and I put that in there because I noticed that LinkedIn or my audience or you guys or somebody really likes that stuff. Okay. They like if I make my own data, like, and put it in a graphical form, they like it. Okay. Okay. Who am I to say that's wrong? So that's what I have come up with, right? So that's one little post engagement trick that I'm currently doing. But everybody else has their own, their own stuff too. And there's like FOMO stuff, right, Sam? Like, and you know how you like to do these teasers and stuff where you're like half showing, like I love that. All right. So that's my praise. Okay. I just want to say, like, you guys, when you do that, that's totally great. And I want to call it out. So let's just move on from that. All right. So peeve number 3 is coming. Here we go. Here we go. 2, 3. Super early Pacific Daylight Time. Oh, okay. People. I live on the West Coast of the United States. Okay. It is 7:56 p.m. right now. All right. I intentionally invited like almost every Australian and New Zealander that is in my network. I don't know how many are. Well, I don't know who's here who's from Australia right now, but what was I saying? Okay, yeah, because it's lunchtime there tomorrow, right? So it's Wednesday right now, lunchtime over there, down there. It's winter lunchtime, so they should be able to come. This is a good time of day. Okay, but super early Pacific Daylight Time post. Okay, now this is a critique, or at least a peeve. I don't know. It's not a critique. It's a peeve of mine. All right, because there is a certain group of creators. Let's just we can refer to them fondly as I don't know. It's a group of them, and they tend to be focused on LinkedIn services of some kind. Okay. I don't know. They sell in some kind of business consulting, copywriting, usually of some kind, or some kind of something, right? And literally, I swear they put that shit out at 5 a.m. my time or earlier, 4 a.m. And by the time I wake up, if I could have a chance to even begin to like even have any kind of impact I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. Period. That's not happening. Okay. I'm not doing it. Right. I know all your buddies, Jay and Izzy and Luke, right, they all publish at that time. And that is a peeve of mine. And so the early show is at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time because by golly, it is not 4 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. This is your counterbalance. This time of day for this show is intentional. This is the opposite of that. So that's right. Super early Pacific Daylight. West Coast of the United States is shut out of that early mover opportunity. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. So that's a peeve. They're going to continue to do their thing, but I'm going to continue to put my show on at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, and that's what's happening. So there we go. All right. Praise 3. Let's move on. Here we go. Praise 3. Funny recurring characters. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Now, this is pretty rare. Pretty rare, actually. Okay, so I know of a few, but I want to know more. Okay, I do. Seriously, I want to know more. So I know that Chris Bogue has Boss Man Bogue, right? And he might have a couple more. I invited him tonight. Okay, so there's that. So Chris Bogue has got funny recurring characters. If anybody of you know, please put them in the comments. All right. Let's say a Turd McSlide deck. Okay, Adam Spock has Turd McSlide deck. I wrote my list down. Where's my list? Damn it, I lost it. Too many. Oh wait, maybe this is it. No, wait, here it is. Yeah, okay, Turd McSlide deck. Boss Man Bogue. Oh, B2B Ross. Okay, if anybody follows in the Vagman. Yes. Chris Bogue, you're here. Okay, yes, I love funny recurring characters. All right, and thank you for commenting because yours are great and they have inspired others to do the same. All right, and so I have a couple characters, Wally Whitepaper and we'll see. I haven't used them in so long. I haven't tapped into them. Wendell Webinar. All right, so these are two guys. They have wigs and stuff. It's great fun. Okay, so oh no, Melissa. Okay, slow it down. Just slow it down a little bit. All right, because I know it's almost bedtime for you. All right. So got Chris Bogue in the house. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming here. Appreciate that. So Bossman Bogue, Begman, all that. Those are great. Those characters are awesome. I love that. I remember Chris saying like a year ago, do that. Just make it up. All right. So I got Wally Whitepaper. I got Wendell Webinar. Turd McSlide decks by Adam Spock. Now Spaquet de Peeve. Now that's a little bit different because I don't embody Spaquet. But that's okay. And then who am I missing? Oh, B2B Ross. So if you're not following Tim Davidson, so Tim Davidson is a B2B guy, B2B marketer guy. He was on the Hotness Unleashed show last season 1. He was on the one with JL Leach. In fact, in the Turquoise Background Club episode. So, but he makes really funny video, usually where he's chopping up fruit and doing this other stuff. But now this is so good. He came up with B2B Ross. Okay, which was a play on Bob Ross, okay, the painter guy. And he had the whole hair, the Bob Ross hair. Perfect. All right, he nailed it, just nailed it. All right, so I love funny recurring characters. Ember, would love to see Ember. Okay, any of this stuff. Puppets, I don't care. Todd Klauser, worst marketer in the world. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Chris. I don't know Robert Jones. So I have to look him up. So, and thank you for coming, Brian. We're almost done. Yes. Okay. So again, praise number 3, funny recurring characters. Let's do more of that because they're awesome and fun. And it just brings us into a totally different way of thinking. Okay. And if I've missed any, please call more out because I'd like to know more of them. All right, here we go. So peeve number 2. Reposting corporate content or off-channel links. Okay. Okay. I know not everybody's a creator. I get that. Okay. I get it. Kinda. All right. Listen, I don't honestly know what the thinking is when you go to your now maybe it's maybe the W2 has somehow mutated the thinking on what works. Okay, but somehow somebody decided that it was a good idea to take whatever the social media post was from the corporate page and not add any comment, right? Not add any kind of of elaboration, commentary, clarification, insight, whatever. Okay, nothing like that. Just repost. Okay, and okay. Now I told you I follow like a couple hundred people very closely and I intentionally, right? And the peeve is that so many of them do this. Shh, don't do it. Okay, just don't. It's not good. Okay, it sucks. It's a waste of band. It's an anti thing. Okay, it don't. Okay, so and off channel links is my second favorite. Okay, least. Okay, so the off channel link is, hey, here's my blog post. Go check it out. Why? Why should I do that? Why should I go off channel for your dumb bot for okay, sorry. I'm sure the blog post is very carefully considered. I'm sure that it is thoughtfully researched and and painstakingly crafted. Great. And I'm sure you put it in a blog form so that you could use it for SEO, right? Or lead generation or engagement or whatever. Great. Fine. Excellent. But don't just stick it in a LinkedIn post with the said go check out my blog post on this other site. Give me a TLDR at least. Tell me why. Tell me what's in it for me. Okay? Please, please, please stop just hitting blank repost or blank click my off channel link. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. Okay? I am not going to do it. And Amber has inspired me as I was trying to come up with some of these peeves and praises. I was like, okay. Um, her input was, I hate it when people just leave me emoji responses with the praying hands and the thumbs up. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't clarify whether she meant together. Like I've never actually seen somebody leave praying hands and thumbs up like as a comment. I don't know, like either or, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. That's mean. That's counter to my mission. Okay. That's not nice. Okay. But I tell you that I will absolutely engage and I will give, I will support all content, but I greatly prefer content that has something of value that is in channel. That means give it to me here. I don't want to click out and do other things. Okay. I want to stay right in this safe little environment with all my friends. Yes. Okay. You guys get it. All right. We're going to move on to P or praise 2 because here we go. Prompt replies to a real DM. I love this. Okay. So if I send you a DM, it's because I'm there. You're on my mind. I'm thinking about you. And then when you reply to me 3 days later, this is sort of the anti connect and ghost, right? Like deal. But I, I want, I want, I just want to say I love it when I send you a DM and you reply to me really quickly. I love that. All right. And so many of you are there, are so good. And I just want to say thank you when you do that. It means a lot to me, because then we can actually kind of have a conversation in the moment. Imagine that. Ay, 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 right? Because posting is asynchronous, right? Commenting is asynchronous. DM could be synchronous. It could be if you're actually there and you get it and you're like, oh, guess what? I'm going to respond right now. Ooh, ooh, we got a conversation like right now. Oh, imagine. I love it. Amara, that's not true. I reply to you very quickly all the time, but now game on. I might be sleeping. If we're let's just say that we're not all it's not okay. All right. I can see the comments are kind of going off rails here a little bit. I want to bring you back. Bring you back and say it's good when it happens. Okay, I get it. We're all just people trying to live our lives. We've got stuff to do. Sometimes I actually need to get out of this chair and do things to stay healthy and to engage with my family. Okay, yes, I get that. And you can't always reply to a prompt, but when it happens, love it. Okay, love it. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, you're all the best. Thank you for coming, Amber Hollowell. I am reading this. I get that you can't get to all of them. Get it? Okay, Mara. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Steven. All right, Jackie, Melissa. Okay, just when it happens, it's great. I love it. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, so peeve number one. Peeve number one. I don't even remember. Ooh, monotone biz content gets my number one peeve of the show. And what is this? It is when you only post about one thing, and that is your business. What's that about? Come on. This is LinkedIn. It's 2023. Okay. There was a day, there was a time, 2010, whatever, 5 years ago, 20, whatever. Okay. When we could get away with that, right? It was a resume, a repository, but okay. The other thing too is this is my peep. It's because I want to get to know you. All right. I don't need to know you all the time, right? Okay. I don't need to the opposite is true too. When it's just monotone, stuff that doesn't have anything to do with business. Okay. I want a little mix. I want let's call it 70-30. Okay. So let's say like 70% business. All right. 70%. I want to know like what you're into, how you make money, what your solopreneur action is, where you're like what you're dreaming about, what you're building. Okay, that cool stuff. Okay, I want to know that. Perfect. That's great. LinkedIn, this is a business foundation. But I don't necessarily want that on the weekends, right? I want to soften it up a little bit. I want to know like, hey, like what's happening. Yeah, thanks, Melissa. That was me misspeaking. Okay, yeah, 2010. Okay, come on, drink some more Crown Royal or something. Okay, where was I? Monotone. So look, post whatever you want. If you want to just post about your business over and over and over again, you're going to lose me. That's what's going to happen. Okay. And if you don't care, okay, fine. I'm never going to be my customer anyway. So what do I care? Fine. Okay. But this is what's important to me. Right. I don't need like all the stuff, but I want some other stuff. Okay. I do. I like to talk about other things and I appreciate that when I have a few of my marketers that I call on who do that. And it's awesome, right? It's awesome when I get to know my customers more than just my customers. Okay. I'm all about that. So we're a little bit over time, but we're going to wrap it up quickly here. All right. So praise number one. Okay. Here we go. Praise number one. Boom. Job change announcements. All right. I love job change announcements. Now, okay, you could be like, what? Those are just static, right? No, they're not. This is a moment of absolute celebration. And it's a moment of joy. It's a moment of victory. It's a moment of what we're collectively trying to do, right? Which is grow and have good jobs and just and to learn and to be effective and to be productive and all that stuff. And so I love it when people put up their do job change stuff, and I loved how much you guys came out for me, right? When I announced my thing month ago or whatever. Like, you just did it. Like, you literally just, I love, like, I could just swim in that, right? And it meant so much to me that you supported me that way. And I will try to do my best to support you guys when that happens. And you put them out there, and it's like graduations, right? Like how can anybody ever say anything bad about a graduation? You can't. It's a victory. You have finished something big and made an investment. Job change announcements, same thing. So that is my number one praise. I love job change announcement posts. They give us hope. They, I don't quite know how to read that, Nathan, but we'll take it. They give us hope, and then let's just say the other thing too. The announcement that I got laid off. Okay, yeah, those suck. They really do. But at the same time, it gives us a chance to rally, right? It gives us a purpose, right? We rally around people who are in need, right? Need support. Okay. All right. You got laid off. That stinks. How can we support you? How can I help you? How can I introduce you to my network? What can I do? Right. That can take an action. That gives me a reason to be here other than just hustling my own stuff. All right. All right. So there you go. All right. Timothy, Sam, Nathan, Melissa, David Ketchen, all you guys here. That is 5 praises and 5 peeves for the night. If you guys think I missed any, we'll do this again. If I could think of any more, I had to kind of rebuild these up a little bit, but it's gonna take some time. I wanted to say thanks so much for you guys coming out tonight. I just love it. The early is a chance just for me to be as real as I can, and it is something that I am excited to keep doing. I'm glad to have made it sort of officialized. I want to, if somebody wants to join me and be a guest, or an episode co-host or something, hey, bring it. I'm going to be on with Dr. CJ tomorrow in about 12 hours and 45 minutes. So that's happening. On her show. She was on my show a while back. So yeah, so I'm winding this thing up. So again, live shows are meaningful because it's a moment in time where we were all together, right? In the same energy space, all around the world, all around the country. And I think that means something. We know each other asynchronously and we know each other synchronously. And so with that, I want to say thank you so much for coming out. Love you all and have a great night.